Ahoy there, and welcome to Vintage Story. Apologies about the technical difficulties to start off with, but here we are in the game. Can we hear it? We can't. Damn it. There we go. That's more like it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good time zone, wherever you may be. What the hell is going on over there? Okay, that looked a little bit weird. As soon as I came out and I saw those acacias in the background with the white stems, the white trunks, I was like, that's a weird tree I've not seen before. But, you know, still. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Caw. Caw. Good morning, Femur. How goes it? We are here in our southern hemisphere homestead. It is the 3rd of September. So winter's about to finish? Although you wouldn't know it. I mean, it is 3 degrees Celsius. We are at the 29.6 degree away from the equator, so it's not a very cold winter. In fact, it doesn't look like it dipped below -5 degrees at any point, considering the fact that the flax that we've got here isn't stunted. I mean, the best bet is for us to go check the ones up here. These aren't stunted. They're not stunted. That's good news. Got plenty of rot, plenty of sticks here, apparently. So yeah, let's start off the stream with doing a little bit of farming. God damn it, I hate inventory management. No. The last time we were here, I believe, is when we had gotten the translocator linker from Femur, and we made our way back up north. Good time zone to you as well. I was just talking about you. I have jumped on in the meantime. I have done only a little bit of farming. Obviously, it's been winter time. And we did have a different stream in the meantime where we were testing out the rivers mod, the new fork. And I do want to return to that world because I do have a playthrough in mind for it. But for now, I do want to do a little bit of Crow's Nest. There's also this whole thing with, since we've been back up north, I've gotten the empty tent bags. And I don't know if I want to use them. Hello, Yogurt. Hello, everybody. Can you explain the rot between the rows? You're unfamiliar. Good day. Good day to you too. So those rows aren't actually vanilla. Those furrows are from a mod called Primitive Survival. It is a very popular mod. In fact, it is the most popular mod out there. And these furrows come from that mod. What you can do is grab your hoe. And I'll do it on a random block over here. What you can do is till it and then double till it, pressing shift again, and it'll create this furrow. Now connect it up with any water source block, and it'll get filled up. Alternatively, you can grab your own wooden bucket and fill it up as well, and it will spill water into the connecting, like into any open spaces next to it. So let me know if that makes sense. You got that mod? Yep. And So every now and then, the rot and the sticks, when you use the furrows, will pop up. It's just blockages. That's all it is. It's kind of this, I mean, not added difficult, like it's, well, some could even say this is a way for you to get rot and sticks easily, but it is meant to be a blockage for the water. Passive rot farm. Okay, it's generated and not something you placed. No, it's not something I placed. It is generated. It just spawns there over time. And it will, like, if you have a block of water connecting and it going up down here, and let's say this isn't a water source block, it will block that water from getting down there. Now, what you can do, kind of like with vanilla canals, you can also put a little thing on top. That way it doesn't get filled up. I don't want to run over to the community greenhouse to show you how we've put trapdoors on there, but yeah, you can put trapdoors on top. I'm actually going to do that because I do want to start that process. I'll do it with birch maybe for now. I'll grab a couple of them. And that's not how you do it, because that's how you do it. But yeah, you just put these on top and they'll still have the water beneath. It won't be able to freeze over, and it will not have the stuff spawn in there. You've been playing Schedule 1? I hear ya. How far along have you gotten? You making your own meth yet? You're coming back to TCN today? Oh, looking forward to having you. Nice. Just about to make coke. Nice. You know, I do need to invest some time in that. I feel bad because I've gotten a few games recently that I've not given a proper chance at playing. So you're total legit pharmacist, pretty much, right? Oh man, I don't know what I did. I played a game for a day that reverses the run and shift back to, you know, every other mainstream game settings and controls, and it's fucking me over right now. Okay, just gonna put stuff in here. Don't want to be bothered with it. Not sure how long we're gonna be streaming for today. It might not be a long stream. I haven't got a whole lot of sleep. In fact, I've got no sleep last night. So we'll see how delirious I get and how long we stream for today. Just as long as we don't forget Valheim Mondays. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'll be there for Valheim Mondays. It sells awesome. You made it some meth with horse team. Oh, damn. Pink schmegma. That's brilliant. That's not a sentence I was expecting to, you know, half read there. I didn't stop myself because I was like, you know, somebody's gonna clip that. And it'll be taken out of context. And that's brilliant, though. The Schedule 1 makes you say things you would never expect to say normally. Yeah, I imagine. That's awesome. Okay. What are we gonna plant here? I do have a few things we could plant. We could probably start on sunflowers again. and do a few flax fields as well. Welcome, Alley Cat. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Now chat works. Well, hi Twitch. Well, wasn't it not working earlier? Kind of curious. So, for today's build, and yes, it will be a build. For today's stream, we will be doing a build. Imagine that. Oh. See, I had to say something, didn't I? And Femur had to jump on it. Just did a complete restart. 3 of your tabs were just connecting to chat. Even after refreshing. You know, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. This is actually a good point that you point out, Alley Cat. I have noticed that when jumping onto people's streams, I go in there, I see the chat for a second, and maybe, let's say 5 seconds, and then it refreshes the whole page. Or maybe refreshes the chat. I don't know which one it is now. But that's not something that was happening a week ago. They changed chat in the latest days. Okay. See, I'm glad I wasn't just, you know, imagining things. You need coffee, and by coffee you mean 3.5 bottles of Jack Daniels. Excusez-moi. You partying already? Or is still keeping the party going from last night, Femur? You had a super busy week at work. You poured 10k square feet of concrete this week. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to do the 10 square feet. 10k. 2 meters. That's 1 kilometer. That's 1 kilometer. Holy! That's crazy. Right? That is 1 kilometer. No, surely it can't be. No, that's a... Kilometers? Oh no, never mind. It's 929 meters, square meters. Not a square kilometer, but 1 kilometer if it is 1 meter wide. Okay. Yeah, 929 meters squared. That's still a shit ton. Yeah, no, it is. A whole lot of concrete. How's he going, Dragon? freaking chilly? Really? Huh. May I ask where you may be that it's the chilly? Dang winter. Oh, are you down under? Wait, no. What? But even... Are you in New Zealand? I'm just thinking where it would be cold enough. Right now. But it's not winter. I'm confused. Antarctica? Probably. You don't realize how much fucking flax you get from a few fields. I mean, I'm not complaining. Especially for a crew of 5, you did bring help for 6K square foot shop. It was negative 1C here yesterday morning. That's surprising. Not just Melbourne. Okay. See, I mean, I imagined it does dip below the negative from time to time, but you know, it's out of the ordinary, I'd say, right? Like the winter average is still probably somewhere above 0. It's been 30 degrees Celsius here all week, but now it's suddenly 18 C. Well, at least you get a day of it being somewhat cooler. I know you've been struggling with the weather recently, so I hope you get some respite. You're in Canada. We don't count snow out of forecast until Victoria Day. The outer temperatures aren't that impressively cold, but the lack of proper insulation in the houses mean it's difficult to stay warm. I would imagine. I mean, I'd imagine those houses are built for losing heat rather than keeping it in. You hate summer. I don't mind summer. I kind of like summer. I think more recent years I've kind of slowly grown to not like it as much, considering the fact that we've been getting hotter and hotter summers. Like, I think 42 degrees Celsius here in UK last year. You know, somewhat concerning, somewhat alarming. I mean, then again, you know, Canada had like 50+ degree weather a couple of years back. You're a winter person. Greetings. Greetings, Shay. How are you doing? Fancy pickle. Certified mid to late autumn person. The hell did we get this nugget from? Of gold. 183. I could make... Is that 6? 9? That's 9 ingots. How the hell? I know how. We've been finding all these goddamn ruins. You know what I would love to find? I'd love to find... I'm still looking for the Keeper of the Keys ruin. And I feel like maybe... Ooh, guys. I don't want to do a windmill. I want to go out there and explore. I want to find Keeper of the Keys ruin. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. Can't help you there. You're happy year-round. If you had to pick a season you would like, you like the least, I would say spring because of all the mud. Yeah, for me, it probably would be winter, and that's because winter here in the UK is very muddy. So I would say winter here in the UK is probably my least favorite. If I was somewhere where it snows properly, probably spring as well. And it goes to negative 40 degrees here with meters of snow. Question: is it a dry cold or a wet cold? Or is it, you know, of course, it always used to be dry cold, but nowadays with everything changing, it's been becoming wet cold as well. Oh, it's dry. Okay, well then, at least there's a, I mean, it's 40 degrees below zero, so it's still fucking freezing. Don't get me wrong. But I guess one blessing is not having it be wet. Hey, Redrum, how are you doing? Welcome. Can you even have wet cold at temp? That's a good question. Probably not. We were in the coldest place on Earth for a week in January. Oh. What flower are we going to put here? Oh, well, there we go. There's some. I don't have any armor, by the way. I should note. Oh, God. Well, so much for me trying to decorate the place. Guys, I'm not playing. Right. We've got to do some armor. Yeah, rather than me trying to do X, Y, and Z, let me figure out how to make my armor properly. We've got 39 bismuth bronze bits. Get out of here. We have 19 iron bits. We could do iron armor. We actually have... Ooh, do we have enough for me to bang out a piece of chainmail? Chain mail. That requires 11 pieces. That would be 16, 19. We are 3 short of the 11 needed. And we've got 1, 2. Everything and their mother is coming to town. This literally looks like modded Minecraft. It was made by Minecraft modders. It is not Minecraft. However, there is even a command. Vintage Story is obviously a voxel-based game, a block game. You know, it came about as a result of Minecraft. It was called Vintage Craft mod for Minecraft. But the modders got sick and tired of the lack of support from Mojang for modding. and they said, we're going to create our own game with hookers, blackjack, and Lovecraftian monsters. And this is how that game came about. What's it? Welcome. Modded, this runs better than vanilla Minecraft. Yeah, it does. Had enough of a vacay? Who had an oh. He's been selling drugs, you see. I mean, he's been making drugs. It's essentially the half away between Minecraft and what Hytale is going to be, you assume. Maybe. I think at some point somebody worked on Hytale from this game. Yeah. No. So that was the whole thing, right? Tyron worked on Hytale at some point. And it kind of was going nowhere. And so he was like, well, I'm just going to work on my game and actually get it out there. So there you go. Now, if I were to compare it to anything, Minecraft and what Hytale is going to be, you assume? I don't know what Hytale's meant to have, so it's hard for me to say. But I have heard folks mention that this is in spirit closer to what Notch would have wanted Minecraft to be than Minecraft actually is. But now Hypixel Studios and Riot Games have partnered up. I have seen some trailers for it, so I do imagine it's coming out fairly shortly. I have seen previews, maybe even early reviews, but it's not a game I'm really following up on. They had trailers out 3 years ago. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. If they've had trailers out 3 years ago, those aren't the ones that I might have seen. Do I have recording mode on? I feel like I do. I did. Sorry about that. I think at some point we had lost the light and I had to run around like a headless chicken. So last night you had thunderstorms and today you're having windstorms. I hope that you guys won't have any tornadoes. I feel like that was being mentioned at some point. Let me have a bit of coffee to perk up. He said the line. No, you were under tornado watch last night. Not yet today. Okay, that's good to hear. You know, not for nothing, but Europe has been experiencing stronger tornadoes. Now, obviously, they don't come close to even the mildest of what you guys consider tornadoes probably over there, but even Europe is starting to experience tornadoes. That's kind of anyway, enough about weather. It's very British of me to be talking about weather this much. We got food with me. Just slightly risk of stupidly large branches damaging your roof. A slight risk of stupidly large. Okay. Then here in Australia, you can't decide if it's hot or cold, and I swear it's hotter at night than it is during the day. We just had a fellow Aussie say that they were feeling a little bit chilly, considering the fact that it was -1 degrees, and you know your guys' house is not being built for that. kind of a temperature, as they don't really insulate. Is that all we've got? 5 gears? I've been wasting money. I don't want to go to sleep, but we do have a few folks on the internet, on the server. Yes, the internet, Jen. This is the internet. So we're expecting to peak 38 km/h wind speeds tonight. Damn. It is currently 18 degrees Celsius, but it is also 70% humidity. %70 humidity is not bad. I'm sorry. I live in the UK. Anything like anything below 90 is like, oh, this is so sweet. This is so nice. Right. What should I do, guys? Should I repair my bismuth armor, or should we try and make iron chainmail? Or should I get out my tent and just grab it from the tent? Because I do have it in the tent. And we did come back from exile. Man, I don't want to have my tent. See? Pack tent. Should probably nail down the trampoline before it falls. Oh, you have a trampoline. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Flying trampolines are a thing. So basically anything below the rain, edging your ass for 10 hours at a time, comfortable. Wait, what? Yes, pretty much. Ooh, gears. Can you get in here? Oh, yep, you walk through the door. Well, you're off to the TCN, hell yeah. You, up. Aye. Anybody else? Okay, I need to break this door before more of them get in here. There is a little bit of a bug when it comes to using the tents. Oh, there they go. There. Thank you for updating the mods, no worries. I kind of had it. Oh, look at him. Excuse you. I'm walking here. Oh, no. Maybe you're walking here. Maybe you're all walking here. Okay, wait. Oh. No, I don't want to die down here. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. So I'm gonna kill y'all. Hi. Where do you keep coming from? I'm gonna die here. Guys. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get overrun by these fucking shivers. Shivers? Drifters. The other ones. Let's put a door down. You didn't make a nice new outfit for the Frontiers Man update. Your New Yorker is showing perk. Nah, you know what? My New Yorker really doesn't show till I've been talking to my mates. And even me saying mates is just not, it's off. See, I gotta be talking to my friend Sheikah and get all New Yorker on her ass and be like dead ass serious with her. Sorry if your Aussiness confuses too much. No, it's okay. I've been getting to know a bit of Aussiness. You know, I've learned all the cool words like cocksnot and clam jamming. Brilliant. Oh jeez. Figured I was gonna get that reaction. Can't be as confusing as a Jamaican English. I'm not gonna try and do it. Do that accent. Although I did live in a Caribbean household for a good 5 years, so I could probably understand it a bit better than most. But Glaswegian, on the other hand, that's a whole different language. What am I looking for? I'm still looking for the freaking armor, aren't I? I know I had my... I saw this a second ago. Oh, see, I went into exile to run away from this. Not having to deal with this tent for a little bit was actually kind of refreshing. Cannot place this block here. Requires a solid face to attach to. Okay, I'll put it there then. Oh, what do I have in here? Nothing. Nothing. Oh man, all this. Anyway, mate, you're gonna go back to adorably voiced friend and fall asleep listening to her voice. Alright, hope you have a good one, Red Drum. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out for a bit, and catch you later. Also, have a good night. I think it's quite late, isn't it? Close to midnight, if not past 1 AM. Just make a new trend. I could just make a new trend. Yeah, this is getting really annoying real quick. That silver, it is. I think I want to go to bed. Anybody cool with sleeping? Rift activity is medium. Is there any way to reclaim the copper in a copper anvil? Yes, there is. Grab yourself a chisel. I'm gonna show you this real quick right now. I'm not gonna do it. You don't get all of the copper back. You get 8 ingots worth. But grab your... Oh, thank you for sleeping. Holy shit. That looks terrifying. Give me a second to get some food in my stomach before I starve to death. Thank you for sleeping, whoever did. Fancy pickle, much appreciated. Okay, so yeah. You grab yourself your anvil that you wanna break apart. You put that there. You put that there. And there you go. That's how you get back 8 copper ingots. So you do lose 1 ingot worth of whatever to break it apart. But, you know, you get back 8. That's pretty damn decent. Is this vanilla? This current playthrough isn't. This recipe that I'm talking about is. Also, I'm missing my anvil. I give it to Brazil Pirate. And he needs to return it back. I don't need it. Obviously, I've got a better anvil anyway. But I kind of want it back for the collection. We have the broken anvil, which was originally here. The copper anvil, which I made. We'll have the bronze. It's the bismuth bronze, I believe. Anvil. I'll probably make the tin one just for the sake of having all of them. And I'll make the meteoric iron and a steel one. And I'll have all of the anvils. Because apparently I'm trying to collect them all in this playthrough. Alright, daytime. We've still got friends around. No way. Bro, you could have salvaged it in your first playthrough. You could have. How you doing, Base Implosion? Burke is collecting the anvils like the Infinity Stones. Really wish you could make anvils out of every metal, even though they would not be practical. Can you not? You can make copper, tin, bismuth, black, iron, meteoric iron, steel. Oh, that's it. Okay, so you can't make it out of zinc. You can't make it out of what's the brass? You can't make a brass one. You can't make the various different alloys, molybdenochalcos, and I don't know what the rest of them are. Black bronze. Was there a black bronze one? There was a black bronze one, wasn't there? There is a black. That's the one I want to make. Lead anvil would be goofy, stupid heavy, and stupid fragile. Well, no, I mean, lead's not fragile, is it? Lead is malleable. It's not fragile. You try to pull for a gold one. Well, there's probably a mod for that. I know that Soggy Gravel came out with a couple of new anvils. Vintage anvils. Granite and obsidian anvils. That's the one by Soggy Gravel. I don't know if there's any other ones. Why am I looking this up? I don't care. In anvil terms, it's fragile because you'd be warping the shape. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, of course. I know what you meant. It's just not the word I would associate with it. Oh, yeah. We're looking for chainmail. Because I decided that... Ooh! 25 pieces of meteoric iron. You know, I do have to go dig up all of the iron that we have found in the surrounding areas. don't see any armor in here. I just want to find the one that we had previously. Nope. Melting point of 327 and putting 1100 C hot metal on it would be a bad idea. Well, yeah. But that's kind of applies to a lot of things in this game, right? I don't have that. I don't have it. I don't know where it is. I absolutely hate that noise that it makes when you open up those decorative chests. Oh, and I haven't been looking up here. What is that noise? Why must you make it? Hi, have you had problems finding first upper surface copper? You can definitely have trouble finding it. Ooh. Do you want me to go look for it? Do you want me to go find your first 20 pieces of copper? Because I could go look for... Okay, let's see, where can we go? I'm not gonna go that way. I think I'm gonna go out here, past the river, since that's the closest area I've not explored. So, tips for finding your first pieces of copper, surface copper. Well, run around. Run around plenty. But more importantly, visibility is key when looking for your first copper. I would say to you, if you can, go into a desert. Whether gravel, whether sand, doesn't matter. Even a pine forest desert is pretty damn good to do the job. Because trying to look for it with all the grass around is going to be a pain. Wish there was a way for you to turn on foliage in VS like in Valheim so you can spot. I don't. I do think I would prefer, like, I prefer the way it is. I like the fact that, you know, looking for copper with grass around is actually difficult. That makes sense to me. What kind of rock strata are you in? Rock strata doesn't really matter for surface copper. The only thing I think would impact it would be a bauxite area, because copper cannot spawn in bauxite. So if you look at copper in bauxite, it just doesn't exist. Turns on block overlay. Well, you see the little sign in the upper corner, don't you, Femur? But let's go look for some copper, shall we? Real quick. I'm trying to go to an area I've not been to, so like, I'm not going to any of the already found bits. And I don't have any copper on me. So whatever copper I find now will be my first copper, quote unquote. Better Ruins isn't a Minecraft mod? That's right. Oh, I got terrified. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. I thought. Ooh. I thought those were void chunks. I was convinced that was a void chunk. It actually looked a little bit different from the usual ones. The world was almost eating itself. Void chunk? Yeah. A void chunk can be a faulty chunk or lack of a chunk that can, you know, not generate because, well, usually it's been because of rivers and some land gen mod not playing well together. That's where I've mostly seen void chunks. Get away from me, you pig. But when that happens, the void chunk itself will be an empty block, empty chunk, and you can run off the edge into the void and lose all your things because you won't be able to recover your body. Better world gen? Yeah. That was a weird one. Fortunately, we haven't had those. I haven't seen... So, we have seen them a few times in my hardcore playthroughs. In fact, there was one hardcore world where we had generated into where I died within the first 3 minutes because I just swam off the edge into a void chunk. But when creating the multiplayer world, I triple check to make sure nothing like that generates. So, hence my surprise to see some of these void chunks, because I was like, they shouldn't be happening here at all. You once spawned in a void chunk and immediately died. I could imagine that happening. Yeah, that's happened to me too. It usually happens where the rivers are meant to generate, and because of some scuffed land gen, it just fails. So yeah, we've been running around for quite a bit. Haven't found a single copper yet. The nice thing about this area is the vegetation is a little bit sparse, so I'm actually kind of liking it. Hi there. And I am jumping up and down just so I can have a better lookout on the ores in this, on the stones in this area, to see if we find any chunks. Is this granite? This is granite. How is it nighttime already? You guys literally slept a second ago, but it is winter time here, I suppose. So I haven't found anything here. I mean, I could keep running around. We could also go into the forest. The redwood forest is also a good area. I mean, though, if you spawned with generation, like default generation, you might not have redwoods anywhere near you. Ooh, we got a rune over there. A vanilla one. Mushies. Now, of course, it being nighttime is gonna just make it impossible for me to find anything. But then again, as soon as I say it's impossible to find, probably run right into it. Ah, shale. Is that a structure? Guys, is that a structure? That looks like a structure to me. No, fuck, it wasn't. It just hadn't loaded in properly. Man, I got excited. Maybe one day you'll make a getaway cabin in a redwood forest. That'd be nice. I'd actually be very happy to find one of your cabins around here. Why aren't you swimming? Nope. Run away! We've got a trader down here. You cast luck so you can find Keeper of the Keys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I would be very happy to find that ruin. I'd love to see it. Now, I don't know if there is a way for you to... I don't know what it looks like from up above. I would imagine it looks somewhat similar to the other ruin. In terms of the structure itself. But just a bit off. I haven't forgotten that I'm supposed to be looking for copper, but... it does look a little similar, doesn't it? Who are you? Ooh, damn. I mean, why would you wear that? Genuinely. Wait, can you get that mask from them? Because I don't think I've ever seen that mask. Anybody wearing that mask. They do have some wallpaper, which I should be trying to buy up. Do. Would you like me to show you how you did your wallpaper? I'm not sure what you mean. Did you make a custom wallpaper inside your house with how the wallpaper was done? Okay. Can you recover a wallpaper after placing it, vanilla or modded? You should chisel your blocks first before placing the wallpaper on them. If you chisel the blocks, you will be able to get the wallpaper off. In fact, that's what I've done in my library. Still no copper anywhere. But yeah, if you chisel your blocks, you'll be able to use a knife on said block to peel it back off, if you will. But if you apply it directly, that's it. It's gone. So, yeah. Ooh, bees. Bees. It was the wallpaper overlay, but not? I'm not sure what you mean. I'll go have a look. Another big river. We're gonna cross it just in case. Crossing it means getting us to Keeper of the Keys. You think you will jump on here for a bit? Okay, nice. I'm not planning on going... Like, I'm currently walking away from the TL. So, it might take me some time before I get back. Okay. I will try and check it out. Should try and eat something along the way. What are my stats looking like? I need more vegetable, I need more protein, and I need more grain. Now, I did have some cheese, but I think I ate all of it. Ooh, that sounds fucking freaky. You don't know what you're gonna do on the nest today? I mean... If you wanted to go looking for the Keeper of the Keys ruin, running around, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I suppose you're probably looking to build something. Oh, so I don't even know if the person that was trying to ask me to look for copper is still around, but I feel like this would be the proper area for me to try and look for it. Only because it is... I think it's looking like a deserty area. So I'm gonna have a look around in here. See if I can find it. Kind of nice actually, because I do need a bit of... Oh! Yeah, it's a straight up desert. Sweet. Maybe we'll be able to find it real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky. There we go. Now... as long as we're not getting attacked, this should be fine. You did replace your house roofing with brown shingles. One roof? Okay. Oh, wow. This actually changed from granite to claystone to conglomerate. It's quite a big desert. But I haven't seen any copper yet. You repaired your broken forlorn suit? Hope set? How is it this cold over here? Are we that high up? -5 degrees. I'm about to start shivering. No copper here? Nope. And Chevron is there. Say hi to Chevron, everybody. Chevron is Femur's cat. A gorgeous fella. Ooh, copper. There we go. See? That's 5 pieces right there. And I do have automat markers, so for any time you find any copper, do make sure you note it down. Because underneath it, you will have deposits. Surface deposits. Small ones, but in the early game, any amounts make difference. Beamer, welcome. I kind of want to eat myself off. But I'll probably end up dying. Oh, here they come. Is that cat on a keyboard? Yep, I figured as much. Chevron is typing. He's trying to tell us a message. He's trying to escape. He wants to be free. Or maybe that's just Femur's stream key. And Chevron decided to post it. Got your medieval map? Well, how would the medieval map work anyway? Did you find one that works, Femur? Tell me now. You downgraded? Oh, see? Map to your liking now, my lord. It is a good map. It is the perfect map for me, to be honest. I find the color accurate map too busy, and I find the default medieval map way too bland. This is a nice contrast map that's got that you can see ruins on, you can see holes on, you can see the traders on, as well as you know, where the trees are and where the deserts are fairly well, which I do appreciate. Whee! I do like having a glider back. That was one thing I missed the most. Just being able to eat yourself off. So damn sweet. Greetings, evil one. How are you doing? Is this a hole we don't want to fall into? It is indeed. Look at it. How is it this? And we've got another river. Okay. Quite a lot of rivers. Which way are they going? How goes it, evil one? How have you been? What evil machinations have you been plotting? And can we join forces? Ooh, 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 water. Okay. Oh. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. All right, where am I going? I am continuing to look for the Keeper of the Keys ruin. Not gonna lie. I haven't seen any megastructure ruins in a while, so we should definitely find one. I hope we haven't seen any megastructure ruins. And even if we were to find a megastructure, it would be a luck of the draw when it comes to whether it would be that particular one. I'd love to see it though. Like, having seen it on RoboJazz's stream, I'd love to find it. Whoop. It's probably the only megastructures that I haven't been inside of yet. We have got something over here. Can't tell whether those are just... those are probably just caverns, right? You're fine, thanks. How am I? All good? I'm alright. A little bit tired, but, you know, it comes with not sleeping all night. An ungodly amount of cabbage. Is that what you've got? And stream key? Oh, I was saying that, you know what Chevron posted looked like your stream key. Okay, the subject of megastructures you've been inside of. How funny. A good one. Ooh. Hot springs. Diabolical. I did come out here without any freaking armor, didn't I? That's a smart idea. Just go out there, no armor. Just raw dog it. Who can you hire to make some of the Canadian winter clothing? I don't know if we have any... Do you need to be a tailor to make them? Why did I do that again? Why did I do what again? Not wear armor today? Oh, because... Well, we had to try and repair it, and I was hoping that I had it with me. Turns out I didn't. And I have to look for some sphalerite. I have to find some zinc in order to be able to repair the lamellar armor that we've got back at home. Borax, apparently. Which would be something I'm excited about had we not had tons of it back home. I kind of want to go down there. But also, kind of need to get out of here. Considering the fact that I'm not wearing any armor. Nope, nothing here. Piece of candy. Hello, buddy. We're gonna ignore you, run past you, and see if we can get out of here without having to deal with you. What about this way? Oh yeah, that's where we fell in. Ooh, what do we have here? Trader, luxuries, or commodities? Survival goods, actually. Although, I don't think we need anything in terms of survival goods. I'm not gonna get into the puppy trade that they've got going on. I don't think. All right, what are we looking for? No, not what are we looking for. What are we doing? I think we're going to swing back around, see if we can go back this way and if we have any ruins along the way. Because otherwise, I could be running around for days. Is that a... Yeah, that is a Mediterranean cypress. What we be doing today is my mother? Okay. What is going on, guys? Got him. It's not as tragic as compared to when you got Solaris with these nuts. I mean, I mean, I knew what I was reading. That didn't surprise me. What is that? Oh, damn. That's an interesting cavern. Did I? It's funny that you... Huh. You see yourself out? What the hell is this? Sure. Oh. Oh, wait. This is a... Is this a mega structure? Beamer. Beamer. I thought it looked familiar. I thought it looked way too perfect on the map, I should say. So where does it have stuff? You've never seen this one before. How's that even possible? I don't believe you. I think this is one of our newer ones, to be honest. Ah, here we go. Copper. We got copper from that. Oh. More copper. Ooh. Oh, flint tools. Never mind. The loot is so good. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's too good, at least. It's so good that we're just gonna like it'd be overpowering. We'd be way too overpowered. Should we take it? I keep getting scared thinking that things aren't generating. Can I turn up my graphics? And why are they that way? 384. There we go. So I wonder, because that structure is somewhat of a big one, does that mean we're not going to get any other mega structures around? I don't know if that one is considered a mega structure. I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like a mega structure. Can we get around? Medium fertility over there. I had to do a double take to make sure that it wasn't high fertility. That's what it looked like for a second. You know, this area doesn't even look like it's in the middle of winter. High fertility soil is a myth in this game. It doesn't actually exist. I've found plenty of high fert to say that yes, it does exist. But yeah, you gotta know where to look. Well, there isn't a way for you to know where to look for it, to be honest. You have to just, I guess, get lucky and spot it. You gotta have the eyes. Prospecting for high fert win. Well, you know what? That's not like the worst thing. If you think about it, right? That should be kind of possible. What the hell? That's just straight up black coal here? The fuck? Okay, doesn't have fire clay deposit underneath it, but still. Also, it looked like there was a structure here. Oh, lead. I do want to grab that lead. Oh, lovely. You know what I said about not having an armor on me right now? Probably shouldn't be doing this, should I? Oop. Where is he? Oh, buddy, buddy, buddy. Oop, run. Friend. Friend. Where was the other one? Is there another spawner here somewhere? Maybe not. Maybe that was it. Easy. Wins. Dead wins. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Oh! No! I wasn't expecting you. Come here, friend. Scared me. You really wonder how Step Up works as a client-side mod? It really feels like it's server-based how it works. Step Up is a single line of code. It allows the player to do the same walking thing as any other animal's able to do. That's all it is. It's a one-line mod. It's probably a flag on movement that all the other animals have. It just moves your character, which, yeah. Huh. Funny that those should be here. All the way here. Now there are versions of Step Up that require client-side changes. But we're not using that one. There's also Billy Goat, I think. That one is broken. Because that one basically allows you to climb up two block high things, ledges, without any issue. It basically makes you move as if you were an elk, which I think is a bit broken. Now, somebody's made the argument that, you know, you have arms, you should be able to pull yourself up onto a ledge, and I agree with that. But you shouldn't be able to do it as if you were just straight up running up that ledge. That's where I find that one to be broken. I think it should take some time. That's it. Take a second or two. You can use that one as long as you wear the antlers. Serfs are frail as fuck anyways. Are they? Are they though? They don't seem that way to me. But chickies. Piggies! Kid named Seraph with all the Gormont points. We have some people on the server that have got like crazy amount of Gormont points. The Step Up mod you have can decrease the height of the Step Up as well as its speed. Is that the Step Up Advanced one? By Elo Crypt, by any chance? What is that? How many HP does an elk have? 30. That just lost a bunch of leaves. That was weird. Yeah, elks are fairly strong. And they can recover their health fairly quickly as well. As long as you know, don't abuse them, they really shouldn't die. Having said that, I have managed to have a few of them die on me. We can come back here with tail parts. The perks mere presence kills trees. The church incident? Yeah. The church incident. It is, you like that? It has hotkeys for it too, so you can disable it when you don't want it. You don't use it for climbing though. I do like the addition of climbing picks. That still useful stuff adds. I have never used them, and if it does that kind of a mechanic where you're able to climb up two high block ledges, then I'm all for it. Or even more, I suppose, as long as you've got... I don't know how it works. Maybe it works on durability. I used it. I don't really know if I want to use it either. I don't want to start getting used to a mod that I feel like isn't going to get updates. Because, yeah, I mean, it's only been updated by a third party to get it patched up with 1.20. And it hasn't been receiving updates. Nothing around here. We do have a trader there. And a bear. And a bear. Yeah. Never mind. A free bear? Sweet. Alright. I gotta be right back. Buildings material. Over here. I feel like I've been over at yours, but I guess you're a different person. Alright. I gotta be right back. I'm gonna pop over to the loo real quick. You know what we don't have in this game? I mean, and I know that better ruins have been stepping up. Oh, you know what? That was going to be a lie. Never mind, never mind. We have seen plenty of toilets in vanilla game as well. Plenty of them being the ones in the Resonance archives. Surprised you don't see any outhouses in the village, though. Why do you think that is? Do you think they just have a communal pit? What do you mean we have buckets? Oh, Well, I mean, buckets weren't necessarily used for that. Well, that's what I say. Dig a trench, right? That's what I mean. Communal pit. Hmm. 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 Well, let me get away from here because that bear is not too far from here. Are you meant individually? Perhaps. But, like, I would expect to see an outhouse. You know, a little bit on the nose there. Especially when I just said it. Residue covered pods. Oh, God. That's what they've been all along. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat out of them anyway. I mean, if they're residue covered, that just means they're easier to clean out, right? Look at this tiny little river. Honey would be fine. Boom. Arches. They do have a bathhouse. And crusty pasts. Limestone over here. I don't know what that is. Is that a cavern? Doesn't look like a cavern. It looks like a ruin. What do we have? Oh, that is a cavern. Never mind. Let's run around. No, there's nothing here. Ooh. Ow. Yo! Whoa! 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 I don't know if I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready. But maybe? How deep does it go? Oh, there's a deep one there. This has got to be one of the... Wait, what was that? Nope. Peridotite. I don't think I want to go any deeper considering the fact that I'm not wearing any armor, so we'll go back up. Yep. He's coming up. He's after me. He's on my ass. Oh. Well then. Sorry about that, Bowtorn. Guess it's not your day. Alright, let's get out of here. if I can. How the hell did I get... Oh, man. Why did I come down here? Crusty pots. Crusty jugglers. Alright, let's go that way. The fuck was that noise? Was that a fucking fox? Pit. The pit of fun. You gotta go for a dip. And I think we've got another luxury trader over here. Yeah, that's a luxuries merchant. Who's got green glass? And a resonator. Things I don't need. Alright, time to go back home. Hey! Woo! Okay. I guess I should be a bit more mindful about those holes. Alright, we're gonna go back home, and we're gonna get started on that windmill. Enough dilly-dallying. Woo! We need to do something about our armor situation. I don't like running around in the pitch dark without any armor. Ah! Damn it! Let me up! Let me up! Ooh, not a good idea. Shall I do it again? I do like the fact that this ruin over here is actually at the edge of this dried up lake. So the river looks like it dried up and then the folks abandoned the village. Oh! Oh! Wait, is this vanilla? I thought it was a vanilla ruin, but then having these graves here is a little bit weird. Ooh, look at that, bony soil everywhere. Although, I guess that kind of makes it obvious that it's a... Wait. That's a secret structure right there. What's going on over here? Hello there. What's all this then? Huh. More bony soil. But... oh, even more. Huh. Okay. Nice find. I don't know if there was a way for you. Oh, there is actually. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So I'm guessing this was the way down. So many bones. And it leads directly from this ruin here. That's a nice ruin. Welcome, Mordrix. How are you doing? Did you learn anything from the captain of industry stream that you were watching last night? What do we have here? Okay, we gotta go check that out. That looks like a vanilla ruin, but at the same time, it's quite thick. Captain Cole seems like a good game. Captain of Industry. No, I fucking love that game. It is a factory game with, I don't even want to say, like, it's not a city building game. It is a factory game. But it does have a little bit of city building to it. Minimal, very minimal. It's not even an appetizer of city building. Because it's very simplistic. But I do appreciate it. No, you pulled it up on TV, watched a couple of minutes, and passed out. Fair enough. I do like the fact... Ooh. Ooh, hello there. What's all... No, this is a vanilla ruin. This is a fairly... Huh. No. Wait, aged logs. It could still be a vanilla ruin, right? Or do vanilla ruins not have that? The city's just another entity in the world, yeah. Ooh, copper. I can't tell if this is a vanilla one or not. And I guess that's okay. It looks fairly vanilla-ish. Ooh. Ooh. These vanilla ruins have been getting fancy, you know. And I do appreciate it. Okay. Anything interesting here? What the hell is that? Is that cassava? Soybean. Soybean, apparently. Can you get out of here? Are you capable? Thank you. Alright, time to run back home. Ooh. Wait, we've been to... I think we've been there before? That's the really cool ruin in the middle of, I don't remember what it... Oh! It's the one with the speleothems. Speleothems? Is that how you say that? Stalagmites. I know how to say that one. Oh! Lord! Okay. I'm guessing he's not there. A wolf isn't here. Not just a wolf, but also a bear. And hello there, Night Hunter. Oh, wrong direction. Woo! Oh. This is it. This is a cool one. Oh, look at that. How are you doing? Hey. Hey. We know there's a bear around, Blocky. Good night. Have a good night. Hope V-Rising went well. Do I? Yes, I do. We do know. Ooh. Oh. It did. You finished Act 2 tonight. Okay, nice. Act 2 is the farmlands, right? Whoop. You got a crow prisoner, and so it's in a cage next to your throne. Oh! Didn't know you could have a crow prisoner. You hope the server doesn't mind if you grind up a bunch of copper spearheads? Oh, please do. We need to get rid of all of them. You just can't make it a servant? What do you mean by grind them? I think one of the mods allows you to grind things inside of the quern to get the bits back for it. So if you look at the copper spearhead, grinds into 10 copper bits. I don't think that's vanilla. I don't know what. Oh! Let me run away from the wolf first. Yeah, I think it's a mod that lets you grind up tools into 10 bits, usually. I don't know which one it is that does it. I think it's still useful stuff, you know. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Welcome, Self-Cat. You want to make a bunch of lanterns? Yeah, go for it. Do you know which mod allows you to do it? Where the hell's my food? Where's my pot? Where's my fucking pot? Oh, there it is. So many wolves today. Whee! Whee! Have we been down here? Nope, we're not doing that right now. All right, guys, I hate doing this, but I gotta be honest with myself, and I am brain dead. I'd love to keep going, but it's not gonna make for an enjoyable stream for me. And if it's not an enjoyable stream for me, it's not gonna be enjoyable for anybody else. So we are gonna call it there for a bit. I'm gonna try and take a nap and become a little bit less brain dead, because clearly that's not gonna work out. We are going to, if I do manage to do one, if I do manage to have a nap and I'm feeling a little bit better afterwards, I'll try and jump on later on, and I might do a stream later, but I'm not making any promises. We are going to raid over to Is Just Yogurt, who is currently on the server with us. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Catch you all later. I hope you guys have a good one.